Hi, dear Gemini. Welcome back. This is A from High Five, High Five Sarah, and this is your Sun, Moon, Rising sign, and Venus, December 2023 love reading for the sign of Gemini. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Thank you for being here and welcome back. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and you could also scroll down at the end of the page where you would see this card, three cards with this design, and you could set an intention or ask the cards a question so you can make your own three card spread, and you could check back tomorrow to make your own three card spread and ask the cards another question. You could also go back to the home page of that blog, and so that you can make your own oracle card reading. You could draw a card, an oracle card for you daily. That's for free, and I hope you would enjoy that. Okay, dear Gemini, what are you holding on to? What are you holding back? Look at that. Um, Wishing and wanting, an energy of wishing and wanting. You have tried your best, you gave your all, but it seems like something is missing, or you're looking for something else in that cup. Someone may have lost control of their emotions, and um, you are still in denial. You need to self-reflect, but you are still in denial, and there is some you are leaning towards, or you are prone to, you run the risk of being moody and jealous about something, or your partner's where your partner is giving their attention to. Something is happening around you, and perhaps you are in denial about the reality of the situation. um, Wishful thinking it's otherwise, it's another way around. What is happening around you is not what you expected, and you feel disappointed, and you are slapped with a harsh truth that you are having a hard time to accept. And perhaps you have set an expectation in the past. Something that's happening in your love situation right now is not what you expected it to be. If you are, let's see, supporting cards. Perhaps for some of you, you have recently been married or engaged, and you started living together with your partner, and it's not how you envisioned it to be or expected it to be. For some of you, you have moved or relocated with them. They could be living in another country, and you have moved in with them, and then you realize that uh, they have a life on their own, and you're being left alone in the cold. Clinginess, this is what I'm getting. Clinginess. um, Perhaps before you moved in with them, they have their full attention on you, or they always follow your, I don't know, demands. But right now, it's not how you wished it to be. Or perhaps you moved in with them and you didn't know that your partner has a kid, or they're living with their kid, they're living with their parents, and you just feel like you deserve better. You want it otherwise. You're asking something from your partner. Perhaps they have promised you something in the past, and you're asking something from them which you may or may not have expressed in the past, and you can't get it your way this time. And you know that you are not in the position to demand them for this thing, and you're losing sleep about it. You're getting restless, if not anxious. Um, you wanted to express or demand something because it has been promised to you, but there is self-restraint, there is repression. It's either you are repressing your own truth, or perhaps you don't want to appear like you are a burden to your partner. There's something that you want to pursue. um, Perhaps you are planning your way out, or planning something, brewing something, just to prove that you are good enough to be there. But it just seems like a struggle. For some of you, some of the family members do not like you, and you are struggling with getting, you're struggling with showing them that you are likable anyway. Perhaps there are cultural differences. Your partner is from a different culture, and from your culture, it's okay to ask personal questions. It's okay um, to step out of um, what others perceive to be a boundary, or what other cultures is consider to be a boundary. For you, it's not a boundary at all, and perhaps you are starting to offend your boyfriend or your partner's siblings, and it's not intentional, but for them it's offensive. And so you are struggling with adjusting. It's an adjustment phase. I got this energy from you, I guess last month or last October. Um, it's hard that you're now living with your person, and your partners is still living the life that they lived prior to you moving in. It's just that you are added into their daily routine. But you have another struggle. You have a struggle to face, which is adjusting not only to the new house, but you are adjusting to the roommates as well. You're adjusting to the culture, you're adjusting to the environment, and it adds struggle. It adds an extra layer of challenge for you in your adjustment. And you know that you're good enough to be in that position, but you hate the fact that you need to prove your worth and you need to prove yourself to people. Kind of feels like you owe them an explanation, when in fact you really don't have to explain it to them. And you don't have your partner always with you at the most convenient time, because perhaps they're going out for work, they're commuting to work, and you're left at home with the roommates or with the family members, and you're in a constant conversation with these people trying to get to know them, when in fact this time that you are engaging with these family members, you could use it productively. I mean, um, um, you could have been working, you could have been spending time with your friends, but you are spending time with your partner's family members. It's not that you hate it, it's just that, as I've mentioned, it's an added layer of challenge, of adjustment. I mean, can I just adjust to this neighborhood, to this place alone? Can I have my peace? Can I have my me time? You can't have your me time now, because you are in an incessant phase of conversing, trying to get to know other people, because you have to. You have to. You are now living under the roof with other people. So, and this could be you, dear Gemini. This is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, an air sign who is very forthright, very, excuse me, very frank. Um, for some of you, you have a culture of brutal honesty, and it's not the culture that your partner's family is used to. And it's just, I mean, you are in an incessant phase of overthinking, perhaps analysis paralysis, thinking that Do I have, did I say something wrong? Why did I react that way? Did I hurt their feelings? And it just doesn't help you. It doesn't help you with this adjustment. And here you are overthinking about the situation and thinking, do I address this to my person? Do I engage my partner with a heartfelt conversation about this topic, or would it just burden him? I don't want to be that person who would add to the burden of my partner. I'm living in this place for free, and I don't want to add a burden to him. And it's just you are wanting and yearning something to have happened right when you said yes to your partner, right when you come to that when you started living with your partner. So it sucks, and you just want to do something, you just want to plan something, but make sure that you are having that solid plan and you're not doing something out of whim, out of impulse. And perhaps this could also be a reflective time, a time for contemplation. Are you restraining yourself so much so that you are no longer saying yes to yourself, or you're not focusing on your joy? This could also be a good moment to contemplate on whether are you just being clingy, are you missing your family back home, um, do I need to focus on other activities so I could fill my own cup? Am I being too abrasive? Am I being too nosy? Am I being too forthright? Am I hurting other people's feelings? Or am I too detached that I'm not being receptive to other people's feelings? So your partner is your perfect match right here, but it seems like you are on two different pages right now, and there's no point in pushing for your beliefs. I mean, it's okay to express it, but pushing it, expecting your partner to change their ways or to change their beliefs so that it is aligned with you, don't go there. You are in a phase of change. Change is happening around you, and pray for grace, that you channel grace so you could adapt well to the changes that are happening around you right now. Let me get what the universe wants. Oops, I want you to know that was quick. Patronage. Can you see the card? I'm sorry I'm losing my light, but I hope you could still see this card. And I also apologize for the background noise that you hear. Excuse me. Um, if you are the one who is being patronized, make sure that you are not power tripping. You're not power tripping the person. On the other hand, if you are the giver rather than the receiver, make sure that your patronage is not flavored with condescension. I mean, you're doing it because you like it. You're doing it because, not because you have to do it. You may be doing something out of a chore or perceiving this friendliness, or you may be being friendly because it's a chore, but you're not friendly at all. You are faking it. So be mindful that if you are the one who is being patronized, just be grateful but don't grow well. But if you are the one who is giving support, make sure that you are not expecting something in return. I mean, it's okay to expect something in return, just equal give and take, but it's different if you don't express that this is your expectation. You may be assuming. Be mindful of assumptions, and be mindful that there are strings attached to whatever it is that you're giving out. I apologize for that background noise. I live in a farm with very active animals, and I hope you could still hear me. Anyway, so I guess I would have to leave it at that, dear Gemini, and I hope to see you next time. My name is A, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.